Let's find out. Your commentary team, John Gwynn, Stuart Pike.
Wow, what a night in Aberdeen. Are we going to have a fantastic finale? Massive match for both these players, Whitlock and Lewis. If Lewis wins, there'll be 2 points separating 5 players in the chase for the semis going into the last 2 weeks of the league stages. Whitlock here, desperate to win, just outside the top 4, but victory puts him level second with Mervyn King. For Adrian, Lewis has to win. Has to win.
Yes, it's unlikely, but an 8-0 victory for Whitlock would take him to actual second on legs difference, but Lewis needs to win, and if he can win handsomely, then he'll go above Whitlock on legs difference. There you have it. Lost 6 of his 11 outings, and well, there was a time when he was considered to be a likely top 4 man, Lewis. He was going so well, but inconsistency. The one thing you can say about Whitlock, I've said it in previous weeks, that he's yet to lose 2 weeks running. And having lost last week in Liverpool, he won't want to lose this one. I think he'll maintain that run and at least get a draw here.
Well, a draw would see Wade back from Whitlock all on 12 points. Lewis at the moment has 9, and he has to win, especially knowing his last matches against Taylor. But just goes to show you how close it's been, despite Taylor running away with it for the other 3 places, because Lewis lost his last 2 and he's lost ground in the race for the playoffs.
Yes. Well, we've seen the Barney army, but Whitlock's not without 1 or 2.
And of course, watching this live in Australia, 96. Simon Whitlock, hugely popular Friday morning down under. And Whitlock hasn't disappointed in this 57. Premier League so far.
And among those watching, his son Lockie, who was 3 yesterday, watching Daddy play darts in Scotland. So, happy birthday, Lockie. 43. Lockie Whitlock.
Well, he was unlucky, wasn't he, against Taylor a week ago. 5-all before Taylor just found that extra gear, and that magical 1-2-5 bull 25 bull finish. A bit of pressure here on Whitlock in this opening leg.
Yes, Lewis started brilliantly. Tops and has to move across. He's got to get this over the flight there. 59. And trying to find room to the left. Now, this is the sort of finish that Whitlock has been producing.
His trademark, isn't it? His trademark, the wizard. These double 10. This will be a really good hold.
80. Adrian requires 20.
Another chance then for Lewis. That same double 10 that Whitlock couldn't hit. Lewis does. Wins the first leg against the throw. And got to get into the groove, Lewis, and maintain it. That, to me, is often his problem. You can put a run of 5 or 6 really good legs together, and then somehow lose concentration. Sometimes the break comes into play.
John, quite simply, his lack and loss of concentration for me is the reason why he hasn't won a big tournament so far. Pure and simple.
Fair play. Fair play. But he's capable of that. Almost nonchalantly throwing the third dart. Often it goes in. It was balled there. I'm not sure that it was 180 bound.
Well, still a 95. Massive buzz around the arena here in Aberdeen. Darting history in Scotland with that magical 9-darter from Barney. Brilliant. He's second in the Premier League. His 4th in all to add to his 2 at the World Championship at the Ali Pali. 4 since he switched to the PDC, and it was just brilliant, brilliant Barney, and good to see.
Not two in Britain, Stuart. They couldn't be further apart. Yeah, the other one was in Bournemouth, south coast of England. And he's won tonight, as far north as we come here in the northeast of Scotland. And we're always made welcome, always nice to come to north of the border anyway, same when we go to Glasgow, but I love it up here.
Year in, year out, as Lewis nails tops to go 2-up. Important start this for Adrian Lewis in a match he simply has to win. Yeah, but year in, year out, Aberdeen always seems to be the first venue to sell out. They love their Premier League darts up here.
Almost a 180 there from Whitlock, who's got work to do here. 2-0 down. Lewis has got that break of throw. If he can hold his throw here, real daylight, then a possible, comfortable Lewis win would actually, if he wins 8-3, he will go above Whitlock on legs difference. If he wins 8-4, he goes level with him.
100.
Well, really is the closest race so far. Taking Taylor out of the equation, of course, 4 semi-final places. 2 weeks left.
Yeah, and some really key games coming up as Whitlock hits his first 180. Expect more from the Australian, because he's a battler and he's 2-0 down, but possibly about to make it 2-1.
Yeah, 11 darter maybe for the Australian. Yeah, needs to go off the mark here. This is a really good leg. 6-6 for Whitlock. Well, darter will do. He's on the board.
Well, he may be